Hey, what's up everybody? Video 44 coming at you in another video. Alright, so a couple things to talk about. Probably should have put it on live, but I'll upload it anyway. James Bouknight was waived. Korkmas was waived. Those are two people that I think the teams could use, man. Korkmas, a shooter from the Philadelphia 76ers. Just got traded to the Pacers today. They went on ahead and moseyed him on his way. But he's a nice player. I think who can do some things. Not too old or anything like that. Has only been in the league for about 7 years, and so I would take a chance on him if I were a team and needed some shooting. And then James Bouknight was a lottery pick about 4 years ago, who had some issues. I think some off the court stuff that kind of got in the way, but he just never developed in Charlotte. Charlotte put like 7 guards in front of him. We're playing people that are not as good as him, and now people don't know that he can actually play. Now, has he developed properly? Absolutely not. He's been in Charlotte behind everybody. They didn't even send him to the G League from what I understand. They just let him sit there. So he's going to need probably some development. You're going to have to treat him like he's a rookie, but he's still young enough to where you just treat him as if he was a 4-year college guy. Bring him in, put him in your G League farm system, and let him get the minutes that ultimately Charlotte never gave him. And enjoy, because he's really naturally gifted. He can get off the ground. He hasn't had any injuries that I know of at all. And he's really a leading guard guy. He's probably somebody, if he develops properly, go out there and get 25, 30 points. So I already know what James Bouknight can do. I know exactly what I need to do if I bring him into my situation, and he just needs to have his head on straight and be disciplined enough to really still want this basketball thing. And that's going to be what it is for him. If he's still serious about living his dream as a big-time player, there's money to be made for his talent level. But if he's not, and he's going to continue to be immature, then it just won't work out. So he's one of those. Go get him and see what he can do, because he doesn't suck. He's far from that, and he really does have explosive leaping ability for his size. I don't know what he can do defensively, but who cares? If he's a scorer, he's a scorer. Just bring him in as a scorer and treat him as such. So that's what I say about James Bouknight. Y'all know I've always been a fan of his talent. I've always expected that he would pan out if given the right opportunity. I don't know if that opportunity will be available to him going forward, but I haven't lost any faith in him to become a real good player as like a microwave scorer with some athleticism. You know, somebody going to rise up and dunk on your head, and you're going to be like, what the hell? He's done it more than once. So that's what I like about James Bouknight. Definitely somebody who's going to have to learn the game, though. He's going to have to learn the game. He's going to have to learn what good shot selection is and stuff like that. And so Charlotte just dropped the ball, man. They probably shouldn't even waived him, dude. There were a lot of players that they could use as lottery picks that they just didn't develop properly, and he's just one of them, man. But they did have a logjam at guards. They brought Trey Mann in, who's a lot more ready, more of a pure three-point shooter, and so that's the direction they took. One that maybe they'll probably regret. Just being honest, I think James Bouknight got some talent, and I think the upside is still very much available to you if you just be patient with him, and if he just takes on the responsibility of being better. That's it. So I'm glad he's out of Charlotte, but I don't know where he's going to land, and he's going to have to go into a situation that is patient, that can develop him. So that's really what it's about. But if you wait on him, if you let him take his time, I don't know how far that ceiling goes up, but it's going to get a lot higher than just some dude that you waive. Believe me, it definitely does. So that's what I got to say about James Bouknight. Korkmas, someone who needs to spread the floor. We'll probably use him, or he'll probably just go overseas and get a bag that way. But he can get a bucket. I'm certain of it. So that's what I got to say about those two, man. A couple guys got waived, and I'm intrigued by those two. So that's pretty much what I got to say. My name is BDF44. I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.